Well, let's go. It's another episode. Okay, let's talk. Episode 16, I think, but it's been every episode's been so different and been amazing. Big Briss, shouts to Big Briss behind the
Yeah.
cam. Beautiful Maria in the building. You can't see her right now, but just trust me. You know, I only tell you the truth. She's amazing. And www.lexstars.co.uk and so someone was even like, Tricky, why don't you drink the drink and this, that, and other? You know why? And I'm going to bring the bottles down, but I haven't drunk it because I don't like drinking while I'm talking because I'll just go off and start chatting a whole lot of crap. I've done it once and I probably might put them episodes out so you can see why I shouldn't ever drink on camera. But yeah, you lot need to. You need to drink while you're watching. Because if I was at home watching, I'll be drinking.
You need it.
What's that? Alcohol.
No, I'm not gonna.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. Big Bruce has got a mic as well. But yeah, we wanted to have a conversation because it's like I always started like that. We wanted to have a conversation, but it was gonna be about this whole. Sorry, because I'm just sucking it away. Sorry. You want to say why for that, Tricky, innit? Why for that? Yeah. Alright, cool. No more sucking.
Pause, mate.
No pauses, man. No pauses. No pauses, man. Fuck, I'm having it. Um, yeah, we wanted to talk about this whole Kanye situation, but not the whole situation about what he's saying, because all I think he's saying, yeah, he's just saying exactly what Wiley said a few years ago, but on a bigger scale of a bigger platform. Yeah, for one, and everyone's like, oh, but when he spoke about the whole black issues, no one cancelled him and this, that, and the other. Well, if you know who's in charge and you talk against them, things are gonna happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Kind of plain and simple. But my thing about it, I don't really care about all of them things because I just think it's just a man having his opinion. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you're agreeing with Kanye saying
No, I'm not. I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing with him.
You said they're in charge.
No, well, it's kind of obvious, but okay, cool. This is why I don't. Let me tell you why. I'm glad you said that, Briss. This is why Briss is cold with a cam. I mean, with a mic. Now, the reason why I'm not agreeing, yeah, is because the way I see it, and this is me and my personal view, all of these black men have taken more than 10 to 20 checks of these Jewish men. And I've said it before in another episode where you can't take 9 checks and on the 10th one, when it doesn't look too right, start telling us, yeah, that, oh, don't go to the Jewish man because he's gonna rip us off. Every one of you rappers and black men have been paid by the Jewish man. So give back your payments then. Do you get it? That's my thing. If you hate it so much, if I hate something so much, you can't even pay me to be in the same room as that person.
Obviously, like
If I hate something so much,
yeah,
you don't hate it that much. Like, do you get what I'm saying? You're upset about your deal and how your deal went wrong. But don't start telling the rest of us, like, oh, please don't deal with these people. What, the people who helped you buy a house? What, the people who helped you live your whole life? That's how I see it. From the ground, every single one of these guys who have come out and complained about the Jewish man, so to speak, you've taken a check from him. So if you cared so much, you would never take a check from him. That's plain and simple. Because I know people that there's like, my dad's a Russ. Your pops is a Russ. There's certain man out there, for love or no money, if they don't believe in certain things, they're not even taking a penny from you. Do you get me? Because to me, it's funny that people only want the black help and telling us stay away from them when they're either crazy or they're so rich. Do you get what I'm saying? And to get that rich, you've done a lot of deals with the same people that you're talking about and telling us to stay away from.
obviously he's like lining up a lot of his contracts, saying he got fucked over the years. He gave me over his contracts and that. But obviously, like you're saying, he signed it. Like you
And
signed.
at the time, and this is what people don't do, because people do it in this industry over here. No, I shouldn't have signed it and this, that. At the time, and the one person who was so honest with Russ, he had an interview. I think it was with Bobby Kasanga, and Russ even said, like, he got offered like 8 racks or something like that, first deal or something. He goes, but bruv, like, I was so happy, or 20 racks or something like that.
Yeah,
But for the position that he was in, now it's like, what? Baby food. Because it's the position he's in now. But the position he was in before, he was like, bro, I was happy to get that because I was in that sort of position. So my point being, even with Kanye, there was a stage where 100 grand meant something to you. Do you get what I'm saying? A million meant something for you. And you knew that the man signing off that million or that 2 million or that 3 million, do you get what I'm saying? Now you're up to the billions. But the man who was signing off those 1 millions, 2 millions and 3 millions, helping you get to the 5s and the 10s, was a Jewish man.
Yeah.
And you knew this.
I'll be honest with you, business really isn't fair. Like, if we kind of like deep, like, I remember I was in school and we had like a business class and that, and we learnt like a Arsenal top like cost literally like 10p to make, and it's selling for £40. That's literally business. Like, you get me?
Yeah, but I don't think he's not even saying that, because if he was saying that in like this is the business side, he's talking about a set of people.
I mean, overall, if we look at it from all angles of business, you get me? Like, it's a dirty game overall, not just with the.
Well,
Jewish
bro,
people.
it's not that dirty when every single one of these guys can say they've taken a check from a Jewish man,
I
bro.
understand, but a lot of the time, listen, when I say it's a dirty game, I don't mean it's the people that, I mean the game itself. That's the way the thing's set up. You get me?
Yeah, but my whole thing, and even when I started this, don't complain now.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't complain now, bro.
My thing is, that's why I have to rate independent artists. There's a lot of man screaming independence. You get
Real
me?
talk.
So it's like I have to respect it, but a lot of the time, in those times when he came up, a lot of people were signing the deal ignorant, just to happy to be.
Bro, you gotta understand.
Realizing that they're signing away their masters, not realizing that they're getting a small percentage of all of this shit. And
Bro, do you think they don't realize that? They are coming out of the ghetto. So a man gives you £100,000. You have no time. Everyone likes to talk this ownership, masters. If a man is living in the ghetto with his baby mums and 5 youths, do you think he cares about ownership in the future? Give me that 100 grand. This is my point.
But that's what I'm saying. When they cross on the other side, they see the success. And then they work out how much money they've been making. They realize, like, hold on the fuck, I made $1 million. These man made 50 million.
Bro, I'm not from that world, bro. I'm not from that world. I'm from a world where, like, if a man comes through and if I was in my old world and I got 2 bricks, and a man came through with 15, and 2's good enough for me because I can control my lines and do what I'm doing with 2. Do you think I could care about? Too many people are on that, like, nah, but what's he making? It's none of your business, bro. It's none of you. And people will say, oh, don't be ignorant, then you won't learn. Cool, bro, because I live in a different world from a lot of people. I've noticed that when I talk anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm mentally in a different world because what I don't know can't hurt me. Do you get what I'm saying? And people are let me tell you, bro. Here's what I've noticed. Because I've done it. And I've been on the bad side as the bad black guy. Hands up, like I've done it on the streets. And with races, black man leave you with 0. This is why there's black on black crime. And when a man sees a black man, he wants to kill a black man because black man will leave you with 0. Do you get what I'm saying? Asian man, Jewish man, them white man, them other man there, they'll leave you with something. So I can't hear a man complaining and telling me the Jewish man only gave me 4 million and he was supposed to give me 7. I'm from a different world. I'm from the ghetto, bro. So I think you greedy little savage.
Listen, I'll keep it real, Tricks. Bro, these contracts ain't fair.
Bro.
Wait, hold on. I'm not going to act like these contracts are fair. They're not fair a lot of the times. But at the end of the day, they sign it. And a lot of times they sign it without a lawyer. And a lot of times, the motherfuckers that are giving it to them know that they're playing on their ignorance. But it's just
let me tell you,
blood.
Vlad interviews. When people go to Vlad and they say, nah, man, but he's an officer. He doesn't drag not one person down there to come and talk. They want to go and talk about their murders and their gun crime. So they go and do it. So my point is, when you get a contract put in your face, I've had a contract put in my face, and I didn't sign it because I didn't like the look of it. Do you get what I'm saying? And when I brought it to my people, them, like who's the lawyers or whatever, didn't like the look of it. So I didn't sign it. And I was in a position where I needed that right now. But I didn't sign it. So what they're doing is on Monday, they're saying, you know what, give me the money. And then when the money's spent and it's going down a bit, oh gosh, don't go to these guys because these guys are dodgy. Business is business no matter who you do it with. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But as I said,
100%.
black man will leave you with zero. That man will leave you with something. Do you get what I'm saying? They won't zero you off until you start doing things like this and calling them out and calling out this and that and the other. And me, I've never been on that because I don't call out one race. I don't call out one person. I don't even talk about religion too much because if it's something that you've just heard about and you're not deep in it, don't disrespect people by talking about things that they know everything about.
At the end of the day, you can't generalize people.
Bro, you talk about your own race. That's what you do. Talk about your own race. Yeah. People don't mind. So when people are like, oh, he didn't get cancelled when he spoke about the black issues and this, that, and because he's a black man talking about black issues.
100%.
I lie?
100%.
No, Briss, you're not doing this, Briss. I'm clapping for myself because it's just me. No, Briss, seriously. Yeah. Smallest clap he's giving me, side man. I'm taking that mic back anyway. Go on, Briss.
Yeah, no. Listen, at the end of the day, what throws it into perspective to me is that self-accountability. Like, you want to sit there and play the blame game, but self-accountability.
We never do, bro. We never do.
And do you know what the thing is? He said one thing recently that made me realize he kind of gets it, but he's in a little bit in denial, which is he said Sway has the answers. And what was Sway telling him? Sway was telling him everything he's trying to do now. So but if he listened 8 years ago, like, maybe he wouldn't be in the position he's in right now.
It's not... I hear you.
I'm just saying to you, just a little bit of self-accountability because you've gone and signed contracts and you're complaining. Bruv, Sway told you, blood, do it yourself. Now you get in the position, you get fucked over. And you signed this shit as well.
But, bro, and this is my point. You just said it. You got fucked over. By who? One personal man. So don't bring everyone else in your fuckery, bro.
I keep it 100. You get me? Black man do fuckeries in business. White man do fuckeries in
100%. I'm not protecting the Jewish man here and saying that they're all cool. But everyone gets what they want out of it. So when that Jewish man comes and says, "Hey, little man, I've got a contract, 150,000. Do you want to take it or leave it?" and you're in the ghetto. Everyone gets what they want. And as you say, it's only when they notice after. Because you've already took the money, you've signed the deal, you've taken the money, you've spent the money, you've bought the houses, you've bought the cars, you've got the women and all of that, and now you want to say, don't sign with none of these guys, my black people. And this is what a lot of black people are doing, even in England. Don't sign with none of these people. And don't you notice, it's always the ones that have a history of signing with them. Yeah. Let's talk, bro. No, sometimes there's no buts, bro. Like, that was just a blatant fact.
I understand, but like they've gone through it, so they understand. They're warning people of what is...
What? Don't warn me after you've made 9-10 billion. You nut job. Is that when you're going to warn me? Wiley made a lot of money. It made him a millionaire, bro. And when he was a millionaire, he decided to tell us, don't go there. Okay. Why don't you tell us when he gave you £10,000? Why don't you tell us when he gave you £50,000? Why don't you tell us when the Jewish man gave you £100,000? Why don't you tell us when he gave you £250,000? You was deep into being a millionaire. 10 years, 20 years deep, bro. And then you tell us 20 years later. Someone's going to say, well, at least they told us, better late than never. Don't tell me at all then. Don't tell me at all. Because if my girl is getting sexed down on these streets, yeah, and you come and tell me after 20 man's gone through her, Trick, I'm not going to lie, I saw the first 5 man, but I thought, let me just see what she's doing. And then she slept with 10, 15 man, and I thought, no, is she cheating on Tricks? And then I see her sleep with 20 man. I had to tell you, Tricks. What? You had to tell me after 20? You could have told me after 8. 8's a lot. Do you get what I'm saying?
I keep it real. Bro, I totally agree. But guess what? The other side to it for me is that, and it's not making excuses, it's just the harsh reality. Like you said, a lot of us are coming from the ghetto. We're coming from nothing a lot of the time. We're ignorant to a lot of shit when we're in these positions and that. And sometimes they play upon that ignorance and they sometimes just let you know, like we don't even realize what we're signing. That's the things ain't really explained to us a lot of the time. I've seen it firsthand with people, but once again, we made the mistake, blood.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. As conscious as you're talking, if a Jewish man said, you know what,
It
I
is
beg
what-
you shut your mouth and let me give you 1.2 million today. Sign this.
Yeah.
Where's my pen? That's what you'll say to me.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, all right,
Of
cool.
course I'm gonna want the fucking peas. I ain't gonna front. Of course I'm not gonna want the peas, but what comes with it? A man don't give you nothing for nothing.
But no one,
Something comes
but
with
bro,
it,
but
Like,
bro,
I'm not gonna think
I'm
about
not
the peas
denying
and
that.
the
I'm not
contract.
denying that. But my point is, if you know that something comes with it, you shouldn't say, of course I'm going to want the peas. Don't take the peas then.
Yeah, but
That means you will wholeheartedly turn it down then. On your life, you'll turn it down and say no, because I know what comes with it. Is that what you'll do? God's honest truth now.
it depends what the situation is, bro.
Well, here's the situation. Someone is saying, I heard you got a podcast with another guy. I want to give you 1.2 million. Don't worry about the other guy. We'll sort him out after. This is what we want to offer you. 1.2 million. Sign this.
On the basis of what though? Like, dude, it's just not that black and white, bro. Like, I can't say yes to it right now.
There's a bag of ghetto niggas at home right now.
More than likely, I'm gonna think I'm gonna motherfucking take it than not take it. But however, it depends what. Do we own the material? Like I said, I'm a little bit older. I'm not fucking 19.
Bro,
I'm
let me
fucking
tell
20,
you.
bro.
19, 20 years old, 21, 22, 25, 26.
I get it, bro.
No one ain't thinking about no. It's just a good word to hear nowadays. Ownership.
No, bro. Like, it comes back down to that Master P shit. You know when Master P first got... No, bro, it's real, bro. These things are examples for man to move, bro. This is why Kanye's out here talking, because these things are examples for...
Bro, he's talking after he made how much millions,
No,
bro?
I'm saying the Master P thing when he didn't make a goddamn penny, and when Raskar was offered a mill something, and he said, Raskar, if I'm offered a mill, then I must be worth about 10.
But I just
saying
offered
to
you that. I've just
it
offered
depends
you.
what the circumstance is, and really, every situation is unique. Bro,
Okay, 1.2 million, and I want you for 1,000. I just want you for 1,000 podcasts. I want you to do 1,000 podcasts.
Oh, if it's just off someone's just...
I just want you to 1.2 million, and I want you. Let's not get technical, bro, because it's not like it's like the position you're in today.
Bro,
You're being technical, man. If a man offered you 1.2 million today, bro, if a man offered you $250,000 today, you'll take it, and you wouldn't even look too deep into what is gonna happen into the future, whether you can own it. Okay, cool. And he said, you. Okay, cool. I'm giving you 1.2 million, and you can't own it. You don't own nothing. You're working for us. We're giving you 1.2 million though, and we want 100 episodes. Let's say.
100. I mean.
Allow me, man. No, because you're trying to be one of them. You're trying to be one of them technical black man, bro. And these men are loving it in there. No. See, but my point is,
I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna want to know the technicalities.
But bro, they did. They come out of their mum's house in Chicago. What technicalities, bro? They're coming from a different world, bruv. These men are coming from the ghetto.
And once again, not just the technicalities, it depends what it is as well.
Even over here.
It depends what I'm giving them. That's also...
Okay, but bro, I've heard some of these rappers say, you know what? I had £250 in my account, and a man offered me 30 racks. He had 250.
Remember them Channel U days?
So it matters.
Do you remember them Channel U days? You know, checks, they were cutting them man there back then.
Bro.
At 5.
But
10.
it's okay, but you're not. This is the thing you've got to understand, yeah? It doesn't matter about the check. It matters what position you're in. Yeah. So when they was in that position, Kanye was in that position, or a Wiley was in that position, they took them checks. Now they're not in those positions. Now they're trying to tell us, don't take them checks, my guys. What, without bouncing some of your checks over to us? Why are you telling us? That's my whole thing. That's my whole... A man can say what he wants, and a man can, like... I'm not just going to sign anything willy-nilly. I've had contracts put in front of me, as I said, and it hasn't been right. It's looked all right, but it hasn't been right. And it's not about no ownership. It's just about the figure, really, if I'm honest. Do you get what I'm saying? So it wasn't about who was bringing it. Do you get what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, let's be honest. Are we waiting for our black brothers over in... Let's talk about the UK now. Are we waiting for our black brothers to bring these checks to us? Because they're taking a bit long. Do you get it? And I'm not talking... When I say us, I mean our people, bro. I mean the rappers. I mean the creatives. Do you know how much creatives I see that can't get no checks? Comedians, this, that, and the other, and they're in contact with the black brothers. They're not in contact with the Jew man. Upstairs, you're in contact with them, man. So everyone down here complaining about the Jew man, you won't even see him. Stop calling him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's our black brothers that owe us. That's how I see it. I don't look too far. I'm just one of those guys. I don't look too far. Everyone wants to look deep. You know, anytime you talk deep to me, I'm like, bruv, because I'm just not one of those deep guys. I can't go that deep. And even with the shooting thing, I can't go deep and think about a white man when I'm more worried about my black brother. It's my black brothers.
That is deep, though.
Bro, it's my black brothers that get the checks in, bro.
That
And
is deep,
it's my
though.
black brothers that get the checks in and don't slide it over to these rappers,
That's
you know.
still deep, though.
What's still deep?
What you're saying.
What?
What you said.
What? Now say it, because you cut me, so
No,
say it.
No, what you said about you more worried about the black.
But bro, who's not bringing our black people in? Who owes us? Our own people who were in. If you want to go back and you don't like to talk slavery, who was in the field with us? Our own people who was in the field with us. Why are you expecting anything? This is why I can never complain about a Jew man, never complain about a white man. They do what they're meant to do. Our black people don't. Our brothers don't. Our brothers are moving like them. And that's the drama.
The slavery thing, me now I bring up because that's a mad thing.
No, but bro, but it's all I see is blame getting passed and money being made with these people, and we're getting brought into it like we should have an opinion, and everyone's coming with their they're got £100 on them and coming with these.
Tell idea. I even saw Big Up Raskar Rimsey when he broke down what it costs to even be a rapper nowadays. Like, again, me as an independent rapper, like, you've got to chalk out a lot of money, dog. A lot of people want this fairy tale of, I mean, not too much now anyway, of just getting signed and being rich instantly, bro.
Bro, as I said,
things they're saying,
ownership
yeah.
and masters have come around in the last 2-3 years where everyone likes to talk it and sound big. No, but I know it's been
been screaming it out from
who?
Prince.
Who's Prince?
When he was putting slave on his mouth and all of them thing there. Prince.
I'm gonna fuck you up, you know. You kill my views with Prince. You think newts that are watching me know about Prince? They're like, who? Prince from Peckham.
Yeah,
like,
I know, but I'm just talking
no,
about
but there's
people screaming about it becoming a conversation within the black
it's been,
community.
bro. It's come a conversation in the last 2 years, bro. Like you ain't been hearing man scream about ownership so much. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't even listen to that because a bag of man are just dying to own nothing. Do you know how much man got 100% of bullshit, but they own 100%. They just want to own 100%. Go and tell a youth in the ghetto he don't own 100%, but you're giving him 150 grand right now today in his account. Man are sick. Everyone likes to talk like they see these figures all the time. No, I wouldn't sign for no 5 million. I wouldn't sell my masters, bro. Good luck. You know how much man ain't even gonna make 5 million in their career as a musician.
You see when Justin Timberlake recently sold these masters for all of these masters for 100 million, and everyone's like, "What the fuck? Like that's too cheap."
Why'd you sell your masters? Why'd you sell your masters?
You don't know what his plan was, though.
You don't know what his plan was. You don't know how his life is.
And what his things.
He might just say, I need 20 million. I'm just gonna live off the love of 80 and this stuff. Some people are just cool. Everyone likes to bring and this is what it is. No one wants to live and let live. That if that person don't want to do it, so what? So what? If that person wants to go and sign with that man, so what? If that person wants to go, but no, we have to school everyone and make sure that no. Please don't school me now.
But I keep it 100. Kanye weren't just talking about that. He was talking about loads of different aspects of it. You get me? So it wasn't just about them. There was a lot, like, come on, we know this culture vulture term that's been thrown
Bro,
out.
my thing again, don't tell me about vultures when you've been dealing with them. Yeah. He's been dealing with them, bruv. Yeah. What the fuck, bruv? Yeah. All of these guys he's talking about, they're his personal relationship. He calls them by their name, bruv. So you've had the dealings with them, my black brother.
But you do realise that he entered a system that was already set up and he just was oblivious to a lot of things. And as he got into the game, he realised what was really going on. That's all it is. But the only problem I have with him...
But the
only problem I still have with him is that he likes to scream out his pain when it's necessary, when it's about him. Like that's the only problem.
Bro, Kanye's last
He's
interview on the
very
Drink
selective.
Champs, yeah, the one before this one, he was screaming
when
about.
when shit affects him, when it's not affecting him, he tends to not give a shit.
So you're not agreeing with me, but you're totally agreeing with me. So when people look this
He's
back,
talking about real things, but like at the end of the day, you want everyone to always.
as I say,
Like he was saying originally, like, oh yeah, someone kidnapped my kids, and like no one was talking up for me. Like nigga, what
bro,
the fuck
it's all I'm saying is it's personal to him, and he's bringing a whole heap of black people involved, talking a whole because this is what black people do. Like they'll leave us, they're gone clear. As soon as they need us, they'll come home. You're my black people. I've got something to tell you. And we love black shit. So as soon as we hear black, what? That's us. Some of these men talking about ownership and you understand? You're not even 99.9% away from do you know what I mean? Close to bloody ownership. So let's talk realistic, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So, because my thing is, man ain't even involved in the conversations that he's having. So when everyone's trying to make sense of what he's talking about, he's talking personal. They hear him, bruv. I spoke to Elon, you know. Who the fuck you think Elon is, bro? Elon Musk. Spoke to Donald, you know. Trump. Do you understand what I'm saying? I spoke to this is a big relate. This is like me and my guys having a drama and everyone hearing about it up there. Yeah, F this man. Da, da, da. It's personal to me.
But you know
Do you get what I'm saying?
I keep it 100, and that's the problem because you know what? Overall, I find it so sad that our heroes are getting taken out the game. Like Wiley was a man I loved. You get me? A man I still love.
Bro, you know
bro,
Go on.
We need these people there in position.
You do. I don't. I promise you, I don't. Why do I need? Why, bro? Why?
Bro.
To take more money? To take money, bro. That's all they've done. Who, bro?
No, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. As I'm talking about the people coming up. You get me? Opportunities. Like Wiley's, he was more useful being there for us than and for the bigger picture. Like, bro, like we don't have to come up here and start screaming, bro. We can silently move and do things without. Bro, there's black men out there doing greatness, moving in silence. Akon's been in a bomber class city. Go and watch his interviews and see what the nigga's really on. He's just not pulling no one down with it. He's not cussing no one. He's like, look, we're on our mission and we're gonna do our thing and moving in silence. Gangsters.
He's been on. Akon has been on this black movement for a minute.
But you don't see him getting cancelled.
Because I'm on a black movement, not talking about any other race. You know why? Because I tell you, there's some man that move with no expectations from no other race. That's how I move. I don't expect nothing from them.
Imagine if Akon done something and cancelled himself. I've seen some of these opinions that he's kind of held back a little bit. If he opened up his mouth a little bit more, his whole thing would have fucked up.
But here's the difference.
That's my point.
Here's the difference. We're dealing right now, I'm talking about right now, a man with mental health. Come on, bro, man. I don't know why everyone looks past that. He's got mental health problems. You get me?
I beg you, like, say what Dame said, because Dame said something.
And so even when we sat down, I don't even know who asked him, whether it was me or Nikki. I think it was Nikki, actually, and asked him, what's good, like, for Kanye? And Dame stopped. And that was the first time that Dame, like, because he cares about him differently. Forget all these people that's around him trying to get things out of him and this, that, and the other. I care about this guy differently. So he was like, I just wish everyone would stop interviewing him because you see he's got mental health. But the world we live in now, because I've done it, a couple men have done interviews and it ain't seemed right, or they might have not said the right thing, and I don't put it out. Just to be respectful to them. I don't put it out nowhere. Do you get what I'm saying? And he was like, I think people should stop interviewing him. And then 2 weeks later, who interviews him? Nori, another one of our black brothers. Do you get what I'm saying? Who puts another black brother on the platform just to talk and sits there with a man who, to me, who looks like a Jewish man. Do you get what I'm saying? That DJ EFN. Do you know? But whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just sits down and puts him out there like that and lets him, you know that he's going to say some wild shit. So why put him on there to say that and say more? Why not cover him? Why not cover him and say, nah, not on my platform? And then he goes to the next person, and then the next people say, not on my platform. I'm not letting you go out like that, my guy. Simple. It's so simple.
I don't think Nori was deep in it.
Bro,
He don't watch back his interviews, and on top of that, he was super drunk. And they had him on the show originally before, so he's just not thinking anything. At the end of the interview, the nigga was so fucked up, he wasn't even speaking.
Bro, you're talking to a man who does them. So when I'm speaking, if you speak right now and say something, no, but like if I'm drunk, I watch my shit back. Everyone does. Don't let no one lie to you. Don't let no one lie to you.
3 hours long.
Bro, okay, cool. When you speak, you know what the fuck comes out of your mouth.
The next day or something.
But you know what comes out of your mouth, man.
Yeah.
He's not eat. Come on, bruv, man. How are you, bro? You're defending a man who sits down with another man, and
I'm just putting out what I've seen.
So what you've seen is it's cool for a man who's got mental health to go and sit down with another man.
Listen, all I'm telling
and not talk about his mental health in no way, and not talk about we want to help you, not talk about we want to get you back with your family. No, this is I don't want you saying that. No, calm down. Just laughing every time Kanye says something.
You know what's so sad? Nori said, "Yo, this is drink champs, not think champs." You get me? Which is sad in a sense. You get me?
What does that mean? I don't know. School me now.
Because niggas are drinking. The whole show's about niggas are drinking, getting fucked up, just having a laugh. Like, you get me? That's what ultimately what it's supposed to be about, right? Niggas
well, go and get the man who's sane, who's with his family, who's cool.
The problem is he had the first episode that done really well. You get me? And then and I think they put out the part 2, and then this was the part 3. So
this was part 2, bro.
I think they split it up in 2 bits or whatever, or some shit like that. This is why it's supposed to be the part 3. But all I'm saying to you, forget all of that. I'm just saying to you that I just don't. No, he's such a nigger. He just not. He's not.
But I'm not talking about Nori, just him personally.
All right, cool.
Everyone does it. Even when these guys come out of prison over in the UK, let me talk on a smaller level. And then they come out and people are like, rah, he was hype. And then they get him down there and he says, yeah, I shot this man. I went there and da-da-da-da-da. And after that, they're done with you. Ask them, bro. They're on other podcasts. I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to name the podcast what these people go on. But ask them if how cool they feel about giving out their whole life to this guy, for this guy to get the views.
I'm biased. I love Nori. Let me just leave it at that.
There you go. And whoever else does.
But I do think, though, that... I just do think...
Take yourself out of the Nori boots, put yourself in the Kanye boots and Kanye's family boots and his friends' boots.
The man is just not deep in his mental health.
Yeah. Do you know what? Sorry. Scrap this whole episode because I'm too deep for people. This is what it is.
You're deep now.
No. But when I say that, I mean like my brain. Okay, look, I'm not deep. Like in the go back to Africa shit. I ain't on none of that shit. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not deep like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But for what's in front of me, from what's in front of me, and I can see, like I think I look at things differently. I should say. So I'm not deep. Do you get what I'm saying? But I look at things differently. I look at things totally different.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Like I
so
said,
everyone saw, what's he talking about? I said, fuck, he's got mental health.
Yeah, and you and Dame saw it exactly the same way. You get me? But most people ain't thinking mental health. And they're holding him accountable for his words.
Yeah, it's fucked. Not at a time like this.
Not at a time when you like, you get me? Like, yeah, it's
and the only thing I think... Like and a lot of people do it over here. It's becoming a drug, yeah, for people to, like when people say, "Trick, you want to speak to this guy, this person? Did this just happen?" Nope. Because I like to talk to people personally about personal things and this situation, but I don't want to talk about people. Do you get me? I'd rather talk about situations or things. I don't want to talk about people. Do you get what I'm saying? So if someone's sitting down just talking about themselves. Like, and not, like, even with Al Prezi, cool. We sat with my guy. Do you get what I'm saying? And he spoke more about the prison system. Do you get what I'm saying? A lifestyle. Do you get what I'm saying? He spoke more about the things that we've gone through and we go through as people, not just him one. Do you get what I'm saying? So many people related to that. It's got to be relatable. But if he sat down and said, yeah, I moved 50 bricks, my man, no one, it's only that will be only relatable to him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because even if another man's moved something, he's gonna come and challenge him and say, "No, I moved 60, I moved 70, I moved this, I'm da 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 da." Da. Do you get what I'm saying? He spoke about a whole thing like I'm coming out of prison, but I'm not talking about myself just coming out. I'm gonna talk about a whole people. But my point being is, if my guy wasn't in the right state of mind, I wouldn't sit with him, bro. I wouldn't even make him disrespect himself like that. And only Dame would think about that because Dame knows him differently and cares about him differently than anyone else. It was Dame that put that first Rockefeller chain over his neck.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So this is why I think different. So people don't go that far back. People are like, oh, but Balenciaga's dropped him. Adidas has dropped it. Dame's not seeing that. He's seeing look at my brethren, man.
Look what Nori was saying about, he didn't want him to walk out. Like Nori, like see him as a superstar, like some Michael Jackson shit. Like he was saying, I don't want to say the wrong things to make him walk out. He was already thinking in the back of his head, like, yo, this nigga might walk out, this, that, X, Y, Z. So it's like, he was just kind of like treading lightly with
I just think
say the wrong shit and
if
that.
a man's not in the right space,
he was just happy to have him there. I just don't
yes,
think
bro.
He weren't really deep in the whole situation. That's what I just genuinely think. He wasn't really deep.
You make bare excuses for our brothers, you know, but sometimes you will get political.
Because I've watched Nori a million times. I just think he's just a nigga and he just don't think that. Like,
okay, cool then, cool. So our answer is people, you know, like he's just a nigga and we can accept it. But if I done that, it would be.
I genuinely think now he won't make that same mistake again.
What, and not have him back for a fourth time? Thank you, Nori.
No, he's gonna watch what people say and what he puts
Bro,
out.
let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. From the first
apology tour
from the first episode, bro, from the first one that they had, Kanye spoke about his wife. He disrespected his wife. He spoke about his wife in a certain way. He spoke about his wife's mom. He spoke about his friends. He spoke about this. He gave you enough. That's my point. You've had a good laugh at him. Done now, yeah? Let's stop now. Because it's mad disrespectful and people don't check it. Because remember, he's got money. So people don't look past the money when you got money. It's just like, yeah, but Adidas dropped him. He should have been worth how much million? Bro, in a nutshell, he's me. He's you. He's just a normal brother. Do you get what I'm saying? With a lot on his mind. Geniuses have a lot on their mind. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why it could be like genius or crazy. And it just depends on what day you find that nigga. Do you get what I'm saying? Find him on Wednesday, he's a genius. Find him on Sunday and he's crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's still the same man. But my point, like in a nutshell, is that people shouldn't be so quick to, you know what he's going to say. So everyone knows now. And let's not say, Nori's not that dumb, yeah, to understand. Or with the people that you're sitting with, that no one, come on, bro. Me and you talk a lot, and it's just two of us, bruv. What you think I haven't recorded with like 6, 7, 8 man before? Big discussions go on. Someone's in their right mind to say, yeah, no. I've seen some things about this guy, and I'm seeing what he's writing on Twitter. Why would you invite him down just to say shit? It's mad disrespectful, and I just think this is where, on the, as I keep saying, the black brother side. Do you get what I'm saying? This is on that side, because everyone likes to scream all that black brother and my black power and this, that, and the other, and all they do, they work with and sit down with white men. All of these men, I'm not going to name them. You lot go and look. You lot go and look right now. All of these men screaming out black power. They sit down with white men. Do you get what I'm saying? And they do business with white men. And they put their black brothers on the shelf. Let's talk facts, bro. In the rap game, comedians, actors, sports. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's talk facts, like. So don't come running home after and telling us some secrets that you could have told us 2 billion ago.
And it's not even helping him right now. It's not helping us. It's not helping him really.
It's not helping no one, bro. So don't like real talk. Like yeah. It's not. And the only way I'll defend him is saying people need to stop talking to a man that they know. Forget all the extras. He is not in the right state of mind. Allow him. Do him a favor and say no. Just because you're gonna get the views.
There is truth out there in what he's saying, though. But I do think it should be. If you wanna come and talk and put your own shit out. Don't be going on these platforms where brothers are trying to zing zang, like all this other weird. I see just doing another interview with this other Jewish brother, and it was just going a bit all over.
Yeah, because everyone's getting their part, and this is where and this is where you're gonna end up back with them. Because I saw it going around, and I thought, so you're talking about these people, saying don't work with these people, don't do this, and then you go and do an interview with them. Yeah.
I mean, he does say in the interview, like, yo, he's got a lot of Jewish friends and Jewish brothers and that. Big up my Jewish. Hold on. Dan Morgan. You saying? Needed. Alright.
Yeah, got you. Morgan! I'm just shouting you out on the podcast, don't worry.
Big up
Shouting
Morgan
her out.
every
Big up
time,
Morgan
man.
every
You get
time,
me?
man.
The hot gal.
Yeah, penga-lenga-lenga. But yeah, man, in a nutshell, man, just like I hope you took most of that. Well, not even in the right way, but I hope you understood where man was coming from. If you didn't, same as usual routine, man. See you next week.
Big up my Jewish people, them every
Yeah,
time.
man.
You
Like
get me?
big up, big up the Jewish man. Then big up the black brothers. Do you get what I'm saying?
Big up the man them in
and I want to
Stamford
say,
Hill too, dog.
big up the black brothers doing the right thing that are really like trying to do this for us, and it's not a fugazi thing where they just talk real talk. Because there are some, and I'm not gonna
Swiss
shout
is
them
a
out
real one. Nah, man,
individually. No, but I'm saying even over here, I don't know fucking Swiss. Sorry if you do.
I see the word. Biblical.
Yeah.
Swiss, it's been the truth. Man, I forget him. 2003.
Yeah.
He was the first brother to go.
Actually, he has
and
with all the
chart
Rough
top
Riders and
10
that. Yeah.
With the UK tongue. Trust me, UK rap, Broken Silence, rap song. UK
Oh, I thought you
rap.
was talking about Swiss Beats, man. You talking about Swiss
Yeah,
from So Solid?
Yeah.
Is that who you was talking about?
Yeah. We talk about black brothers over here doing work. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you wanna bring it, yeah. Sorry. I'm just clocking it because I was thinking of Swiss Beats when you said that. So Swiss, yeah.
And the man
See,
that might cuss the thing and that, but we have to big up the grime dailies and that every time as well. Cause
no, I don't cuss them. I don't cuss them. When they didn't invite me to the fucking rated awards, nut jobs. But I can't.
Bernie, that's what I'm gonna say.
Now, Bernie's
The
my guy,
the
though.
one behind the mechanics, been there,
Yeah.
been doing that.
Yeah.
Early days.
Big
building
Bernie,
up,
big shout out,
building
Big Bernie
up,
and Posty,
big
man,
up,
because they always
up.
handle me correct when I do step out. So
And they give man the opportunities. Bruv, man can't do it all.
yeah, no.
They
Let me big them
They
up.
do a
Let me
lot.
big them up. Big up
And
Posty.
big up their awards show as well, because it's the most relevant award show right now in the UK.
You done?
Listen, truth.
Big up Posty. Big
Big
up.
'em up. And big up the original Pierre Grime Daily too.
Who the fuck's that nigga, man?
What do you mean?
I don't know who the fuck it is, bro. Don't do that to me,
that.
man. Yeah, well, you don't do that. Don't.
Original Pierre Grime Daily.
All right, cool. You're gonna bring me back to some like fucking channel I didn't like no one in the music industry them days, so don't bring me no one from 10 years ago, bro. Any man who's in there 10 years ago plus, even 5 years ago, I don't even like some of them now. Like, so,
Nah, Pierre's
like,
different.
yeah.
Pierre's different.
Well, put it this way, if none of you help me, bro, you're not different. We don't like you. Man's in a cool position where man don't need you, so go away. Shouts out to Bernie. Shouts out to Posty. Because
Pierre.
you can't get invited to everything, but they forgot me on the rated awards. I want to know who got personality of the year. Whoever got that, bring that to me, man.
Is it out already?
Yeah, man, they done the award show the other day, but you're not telling me, you're not hearing me say they didn't invite me.
Yeah, I saw the award show. I didn't realize it was out though. I saw the pictures and shit.
Yeah. The awards was out, but now I've decided with all of your award shows anyway. Like I'm only coming if I'm guaranteed award. Other than that, I'm doing that Madonna shit, and doing video link.
And I'm gonna do that blood clot Kanye shit and run up.
Yeah.
He should have won the award.
Yeah, man, I want all of that, bro. I'm telling you, this is a farce, bro. Tricky's had the greatest like 9 months, bro. Like. But yeah, big up. All jokes aside, big up all of them because I'm not gonna lie, that is a very big award show. It looked massive. It looked dope. Like you get what I'm saying. And for someone from our culture, which we know, Posty, and big up his homie. Who did you say, Pierre? Yeah. All jokes aside, Pierre, big you up, man. Because if he was there from the jump, Briss would know. Because Briss knows everyone who's behind the scenes. Big Bernie, my guy. It's nothing but love. Yeah, it was dope for our scene to be putting that on because that looked luxurious, like what's it called? Not the NFTs. What do I call it? NTAs and all that shit.
As in the award show?
Yeah, NTAs awards and all of that.
BET,
Yeah, it looked BET stuff. Yeah, big up Grime Daily, man. Big up Link Up TV too because they supported, man. Big up Fumes as well, man. Plugged in and big up all the platforms, man. I like them. I know everyone's got their disagreements, and don't get in my comments. I'll say, no, man. Mixtape madness, a lot of them. Press play. Yeah, I met the guy from Press Play. I think, I can't remember what his name is. But yeah, big up. Episode 16, I think. Big Briss behind the cam. Soon to be in front. I think 50th episode, he's coming right in front of the cam. So, gal them. Like, subscribe, get ready for Big Briss to come in front of the camp. Not come in front of the camp, it's another white thing, innit? www.lexstars.co.uk for your finest cognac. Maria, Peng and quiet. Guys, this is a dream. She's Peng and silent. You ain't heard her once. Serious. She's different.
Model for H&M.
Check her out.
2015 did it already.
Go and check her out and say, Tricks! Why didn't you put her in front of the cams? I know you're going to say that. But yeah, everyone, God bless you. Thank you for this episode. Bish, bash, bosh. I think we're done.